Welcome to another episode of Dr. Apoki's blog Reinvented. Today, we'll be discussing secrets of enduring marriages. Appearances can be deceptive. When you see pictures and hear testimonies from people like us, the tendency is to feel that our marriage is an ideal or flawless relationship. That is very far from the truth. Every one of us has our own challenges. The first 8 years were not easy. And to be honest, it's definitely not a ride in the park as the years go by. We had our fights. We had our quarrels. Most significantly, we were from very dysfunctional families, and there were no models to copy. So, how did we manage to keep this marriage going? One major ingredient was commitment. 1. We realized very early that we were not the best of persons, but we were committed to make the marriage work. 2. We also knew that a lot of people thought we were taking a big risk. One person even said he didn't attend our wedding because he didn't want to be part of what will not work. So, we made up our minds to prove him wrong. We decided we will make it work. 3. We also got born again very early during the marriage. We were taught that divorce is not part of God's plan for marriage. The expectations for marriage were also regularly taught to us. The bar was high. The standards were clear. We committed ourselves to the sanctity and sacredness of marriage. 4. We were committed and remain committed to each other. Every other person, parents, friends, relatives are secondary. I'm sorry to say this, but even the children are secondary too. I once told my wife that if we didn't have children, she shouldn't bother me. I love our children deeply, but when I get home, my wife is the first person I ask of. I always knew the kids would leave us one day to find their own lovers. It has come to pass. We're home alone now. 6. We never complain about ourselves to anyone else. We also defend and fight for each other. Yes, we quarrel often, but we settle just as often. That a husband and wife quarrel does not mean they hate each other. Most times, they just lack communication skills. Commitment and the right mentorship will teach them to adjust with time. 7. We never compared ourselves to others. We never competed with anyone. We knew our imperfections and we learned to laugh at them. 8. You must understand this. Marriage is like pepper soup. It's hot, it's peppery, but you keep drinking it. You sneeze, your nose runs, tears come down your face, but you wipe them and keep drinking. There will be moments, especially in the first 5 years, when you wonder, did I marry the right person? That's normal. 9. No marriage is perfect. Don't believe everything you see on Facebook and social media. Behind all that glamour, many are dealing with their own issues. 10. Remember this, the devil always tries to spoil your fun. At one point, we used to have serious quarrels just before major events, big family breakthroughs, preaching engagements. I've learned to anticipate that, and I now avoid it. Sometimes, the wiser person has to play the fool just to disarm the enemy's tactics. 11. There is no single formula for an enduring marriage, but 2 things always work: perseverance and commitment. Find out what works for you and follow it. Don't throw away your marriage because of what you see outside. Nobody is finding it easy. Marriage is like a secret cult. Those inside don't say everything until you join. And truth be told, If many had the chance, they would have run away. We made up our minds, for better or worse, to be always committed. One day, I told my wife that before she would run away from the marriage, I'd go ahead and wait for her at her mother's house. No running. We're in it. No retreat. No surrender. I pray that even if you are not the best of people to be together in your marriage, you will be committed to make it work. And not just make it work, make heaven too. Don't mind me though, I'm the only carnal pastor that quarrels with his wife. For deeper insights into marriage, you can check out The Oil of Marriage by Dr. Charles Apoki. It addresses the common sexual challenges in marriage and provides simple, godly solutions